hit the whip. But it was all very, very primitive. And I look back on it. I just wonder how I managed to remain relatively sane. It was terrible.
Who was the elderly relative who used to put his top hat on and his cane and walk round Kew, dragging the cane along the fence to stir up the dogs as he smoked his cigar that he used to put on the dogs' noses? Can you remember who that would be?
It sounds like my grandfather Gray.
What was the name they used for him? Did he have a nickname? Wasn't Popper, or was it Grandpa, or...
I remember. We didn't have a great deal to do with that side of the family. I think they were probably a bit embarrassed by it all.
That was Muriel's father, was it?
No,
Mel's father, right.
And of course, my mother's parents they didn't want her to marry him. They did their little best to try and stop it, but she was headstrong.
So did they move into the city after they sold the farm? Your mother's parents, what happened to them?
They went back to Wedderburn when they sold the house, the place, or got out of them. They just walked off the Nyaran.
Yes.
And they rented a house in Wedderburn, and.
So Horace Thompson was the mechanic or the engineer that ran the power station there.
He was a lovely, lovely man, and my mother should have been so lucky to meet someone like that. But sadly, my mother, she said to my brother once, he's the only man that I've ever truly loved. And I thought, well...
So how old would she have been when she met up with him?
Far too young to be making decisions like that. I think she was only probably about 18 or 19.
But when she met up with Horace, after they'd walked off the farm, would she have been in her 30s then, or younger? With 5 children? Yeah.
5 children. I was the eldest. I really diligently worked